Hey there, this is Sahib from TechTweaks. Welcome to this channel and this new video, which is based upon new update on Xperia Z1 of Android Lollipop. Let me show you the build number first. As you can see, the build number is 14.5.A.0.270. So let's get started with some user interface. So this is how your launcher looks like. Familiar with the older version of Xperia, but one thing to note is that the icons are little bit bigger in size. As you can see, this is the widget, weather widget, and you can enable the real feel as well. As you can see, this is widget of music, which was previously known as Walkman, and this is cameras widget. So let's look at notification drawer. This is how the notification drawer looks like, and one more swipe will bring you to the tiles, and here you can rearrange them, and this is called brightness slider, and you can rearrange them by tapping on this. As you can see, you can add or delete. If you don't want flashlight and you want location, you can do it like this, very easy. As you can see, it has been rearranged, and this is how your app drawer look like. Little bit tweaked from previous version of Android. As you can see, you can arrange this drawer according to your needs, like alphabetically you can arrange, or according to most used apps. You can also have a look at some filters like installed apps, which are actually 57. I prefer the on order because in this you can also create some folders like this. The device is feeling really snappy after the update. I have updated directly from KitKat 4.4.4. Now let's look at settings. So this is how the settings look like. Wow, there are actually little bit changes in the user interface of stock. Sony has kept it very minimalistic, but yes, they have added some user interface tweaks. There is also an option to enable simple home, and in display you can there is still X reality engine, adaptive brightness, all that features. One thing to note with the Android Lollipop is that it will take some more space as compared to KitKat because of the runtime. Now it supports art runtime instead of Dalvik runtime, which was supporting KitKat, and now Sony has introduced another very good features to move your apps to SD card. To you just need to tap on this move to SD card option and it will move. So let's wait for a second. As you can see, the app has been moved to second, because now due to art runtime it is taking some more support. That's what this feature is added. Look at amount of free RAM. As you can see, 500 approximately 550 MB of RAM is free without using any RAM manager app. And another feature which is added is ultra stamina mode. Very nice feature which will help you to get some extra battery life of your smartphone. There are other as well, cube background data and average app power consumption, etc. One thing I have noticed with this new update is that the charging time has been increased by has been improved by 5 to 10%. Now it is taking uh, 5 to 10% less time for charging the device. And yes, the screen on time which I am getting is also little bit improved. So now let's look at some new apps by Sony. The dialer is newly tweaked. So this is how your dialer looks like, and this is your recents, and this is your quick dial, and this is how your dialer looks like. Very minimalistic and stock like dialer, but with some interface tweaks which are really useful. You can tap here to enable auto answering machine or some call settings. You can tap here to open your contacts, which are also tweaked. As you can see, they are looking absolutely fantastic with this new interface tweak. One thing you might have noticed is that the color of a status bar is changing according to app. Now in contacts you are seeing it as blue, but if you move to Play Store you will see it green. So very, and this is how your recents bar look like, tabbed view like Android Lollipop. So this means Sony have kept it pretty stock, that's why it is really smooth. Sony has also introduced music in place of Walkman, which was Sony's music player, and this is how it look like. Really cool animations, but it is having some minor little bugs. You can tap here for artist, songs, album, etc. And a new album is also updated in this version of Android. As you can see, there is also an update to video department, which was previously known as movies. So let's look at one of the videos I am having in my device. As you can see, you can pinch in or pinch out to zoom this video. As you can see in recents, there are still these apps called small apps which you can have on your screen while working. As you can see, you can, and you can just work the way you want. If you want to keep it outside, you can do it like this. They will come out to side. You can simultaneously have 4 to 5 apps, small apps working on a screen on a single time. As you can see, they just came and stick here. So let's now look at camera. This is how the camera UI looks like. The shutter speed is improved. This is my Xperia L. So let's move to manual. This is how all the stuff from all the versions of Android. Let's move to manual. So you can see resolution is 20.7 megapixel. You can also introduce self timer, smile shutter. You can also click on focus mode or whether to single focus, touch focus, etc. One thing to note is that on higher resolution you cannot enable HDR. ISO is also 800 on higher resolution. And as you can see, now the resolution is 8 megapixel, and you can enable the HDR, and your ISO is 3200, which means great stability shots in low light. You can also enable the image stabilizer, face registration, etc. These are the some of the scenes. Now let's look at messaging apps also. This is how the new messaging app looks like. As you can see, pretty stock. So what do I feel about this new update from Sony? The update rolled out by Sony for this new Xperia devices is not so much tweaked, rather they are based on stock Android. So stock Android means they are very stable and pretty fast, as you can see. And they are introducing some useful features like move to SD card options, and with that feature they are also maintaining their identity. So with these updates there are not so many bugs, but yes, there are some bugs which Sony said will be improved in coming updates. So if you like this video, hit please subscribe and don't forget to hit that like button. It is Sahib Singh signing off. Thank you for watching.